friends, welcome back to your practice. I am Katie Arnold, and today we are going to talk about one of my favorite self-care practices, journaling. And I love journaling. If you follow me on Instagram, you've heard me talk a lot about journaling. Journaling is a great way for us to ground ourselves, to work through limiting beliefs, to change our beliefs, to manifest new dreams, to focus on goals, to find gratitude, and focus on shifting our perspective to something more positive. So I plan to take more time, share more videos on different journaling practices, journaling prompts in the future. But for now, I want to talk to you guys about the journaling practice that I do every single day. So I actually journal twice a day, first thing in the morning and right before bed. Now, this practice has been something that has evolved over time. So this is not to tell you that this is what you need to do, that you need to journal twice a day. This is just to help you see that there are so many different ways and different things that you can bring into a journaling practice, and maybe help inspire you to try on something that has worked for me, right? So my journaling practice every day starts first thing in the morning, and usually I journal before I even get out of bed. My alarm goes off, I turn it off, and I reach for my notebook. So while I'm still in bed, I pull out my notebook and I start journaling. Now, my morning journaling practice consists of 3 different things. The first thing was inspired by the Start Today journaling practice of 10 big dreams that I am working towards. Now, the reason why I do this is because I am someone who is very goal driven, and focusing on my goals helps me see the bigger picture, helps me kind of wake up each day with purpose, and also helps me stay connected to what I want out of life and not just get used to this day by day kind of monotonous life. And I will say, especially in this current world that we're living in, this video is being filmed in December of 2020, and we are in a global pandemic. We've been in this since March, and it's been hard and frustrating, I think, for a lot of us at times to feel like our lives are just the same thing, and that these big dreams we've had for ourselves are maybe really far off, right? So this practice helps me stay really committed to those goals and to those dreams, and to not give up on them even in a pandemic. After I write out my 10 big dreams, is I write out one current goal. We can't work on 1,000 things at one time. We have to focus on one thing. So right now, my big focus is to heal from toxic mold. If you know my story, if you've been following my story much this year, I've shared a little bit about it on social media, but I was living in a house that unknowingly had toxic mold, and it was making me sicker and sicker. So a big thing for me right now in this season is to let my body heal. And while I have all these other big dreams that I want to do in terms of sharing more yoga with you guys, connecting more with you guys, following my dreams and my passion, I have to remember that right now, the main goal is to heal and feel better, because I can't make any of those dreams happen if I'm still sick, if I don't have the energy because I am still sick. So right now, my current goal is to heal and feel better. My second practice that I follow and that I journal on every morning are 3 empowering beliefs. Now, the thing that I will say about my 3 empowering beliefs is that these are beliefs that I have had to reframe from my limiting beliefs. So I have done journaling practices before, and I will talk more about this in the future, to take beliefs that are not serving me, that are limiting me, that are making me feel less than, and I have restructured and reframed them in a way that I can connect to. When I write these out every morning, I find them really helpful, because then as my day continues and I find myself falling into maybe an old limiting belief, I can quickly reframe it, and I'm like, nope, I know what my empowering belief is. I know how to switch this for myself. The third practice that I do in the morning is just a simple, sometimes it's one phrase, sometimes it's 3 phrases, little mantra that I need to hear that day. So I just will quickly close my eyes and ask myself, what do I need to hear today? And I just write that out. It can be something as simple as, I am enough, I am confident, I am whole. I have written all of those within the last week, and I just write that out for myself. That is my morning journaling practice, and I absolutely love it. Now, on to my evening journaling practice. It looks similar, kind of, to that morning one, in the fact that it starts with rewriting those empowering beliefs. So the same ones that I wrote in the morning are the same ones that I write at night. And I do this twice a day. This has really helped me connect to those beliefs and actually start believing them more. Second, I write out gratitude. I write out at least 5 things that I'm grateful for that day. And I don't think there's anything wrong with writing out, I am thankful for my family, I am thankful for having a roof over my head. But what I will say is I try to get more specific than that. This is a practice I have been doing for years, and I have used it in some of my darkest times to help pull myself out and see the good that exists in my every single day, which is why I try to get specific on that day. So some days this can be as simple as, I am so grateful for my morning cup of coffee because it was really good. And other times it can be, I am so grateful for that conversation that I had with ex-friend of mine. I am so grateful that I was able to have dinner with my family. I am so grateful that I have a job that allows me to work remote in a different state from the rest of my team. It can be anything about that day, as specific or as broad as sees fit. And some days it's just being grateful that I got another day, that I got another chance. So I write those out anywhere usually from like 5 to 10. And if I have any space left on my page, the last bit of my journaling practice before bed is just a free write. And some nights that free write is a paragraph that just fills the page till it's done, and other days it starts to extend onto the next page and it just keeps going and going. And I really take that for how I feel that night. If I'm really tired, I'm probably not going to journal a bunch beyond that. But sometimes I just have a lot to say, a lot to process, and I just keep going. So that is my personal journaling practice that I do morning and night, and I really hope that it inspires you to try something new. So with that said, I want to help you bring in the new year, leave behind this past year, and so I created a free journaling prompt guide just for you, just to get you through into the new year. So make sure you grab that at the link below. Hi Hi friends, I'm just popping back in here real quick to ask you to please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Like this video, comment below, and if there's something specific that you want to see, let me know that as well. Go find me on Instagram at I am Katie Arnold, and I would love to bring a class just for you.